We are the calm, the storm, the whimsy, and you're listening to Grounding Home. Welcome back to the Room by Room Reset series. Today we're tackling a small but mighty zone, the silverware drawer. This space gets used constantly, but it's often overlooked.
Do you remember that one time we spooned?
Oh my gosh.
I do.
Not me, just these two.
Speaking of the silverware drawer,
It was amazing.
you were the big spoon.
I was.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And we laughed so hard.
So hard, and Kelly would not join us.
Why?
It was
It could have been a threesome spooning
no,
session.
why
Couldn't you just snuggle us for a minute? It actually
That's
felt
awkward.
incomplete without
It did.
you.
Just awkward.
It
I'm just
did.
going to come over there and squeeze in between you two
Or
on the
on
chair.
top of us, that would have been fine.
That's all. We just
were
wanted
just in
you
a
to
big
be with
chair
us.
together.
It was just good to watch you two.
Well, that's weirder than spooning us.
I just was good where I was. I had my dog
I
next
just
to
wanted
me.
to watch you.
Okay.
Okay.
I do have to say,
Amazing.
we are on a decluttering kick in our house. And when my kid, I have one specific child that listens to all of our decluttering episodes, all of our episodes. She says she's listened to them all at least 5 times, Isley.
Aww.
And I walked into her room and she had an entire black trash bag full of stuff. And I'm like, what are you doing? She said, Crystal got me in a mood.
Oh my goodness.
So she's decluttering.
Whoa.
But what I have learned with her, and I haven't talked to her about this yet, is I have to check what she declutters.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Because if she doesn't use it, like right this minute, like, so she put 2 jerseys in there that, like, if she plays flag football again, I would like to not pay for it again.
Yes.
So I'm like,
those are the kinds of things that she'll need to keep.
Yes.
I got you.
So I have to pay attention to that. But Tori also started decluttering.
No way.
The only problem we have with that is she wants to give Letty everything.
Yes.
So she thinks that Letty gets dibs. And I'm like, you realize that we're sending all of your stuff to a house that does not like clutter, right?
The thing is, there's something about Naomi hates getting rid of anything.
Yeah.
But if she knows it's going to Nyla
Someone
or Amelia, she'll say, okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
Like she feels better about it knowing that somebody she knows is going to have it.
Yeah.
Even if you just give it to them and then it ends up.
Yeah, gone. Well, that's what we said. Like I
Yeah.
told Crystal, you look through it first.
Yep.
And then, because Letty will want all of it. Plus, Letty claims things. So, like, when she's at our house, she'll be like, when you're done with that, I want it.
Fine.
So, you know, Tori's like, Letty needs this. Letty wants this. Letty would like this. But I'm like, that makes me laugh that we're filling up bags
That's amazing. So
and
I
sending them
think
to your house.
out of the clothes bag, we kept like 75% of the clothes.
All right.
So, I mean, she's in a growth spurt. So
Yeah.
anytime there's like sweatpants or pajama pants, there was a lot of them in there. I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, we're going to keep these.
There was some good stuff.
There was good stuff. Some really cute like crop sweatshirts that Letty was liking. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's because I won't let my kid wear them.
Yeah. I mean, she has to wear a tank underneath of them, but yeah.
That's awesome.
But it was fun.
All right. So it was a
I appreciate
silverware
it.
drawer.
Yeah. Silverware drawer.
It's like a thing for people.
Like you don't have a silverware?
No,
drawer?
like an over.
Where's you have a fork over here and a knife over here. Under the sink, there's
It's
a
possible.
spatula.
But I have all kinds of spoons. No,
No, you don't have any spoons.
no, I'm just saying like something that could be considered cluttered.
One time I was at your house and there were no spoons. None. Not one spoon in the drawer because you threw them all. The kids throw them away and then you didn't have any.
minimalist. That is what happens. I've replaced silverware a lot of times because people throw stuff away.
Oh, because they think that it's like a paper, like a
They are.
plastic or.
I don't know. But I will say my silverware drawer is very decluttered because all I have in there is everybody's colorful fork, spoon,
That's awesome.
and knife. But one spoon's already gone.
Oh no! Thrown away.
Who's
North.
Oh no.
She felt really bad about it.
So what does she eat with?
She has to use
doesn't
her
eat.
fingers.
That's what a minimalist would do. Nope, you don't get to eat. Don't get to use mine.
I still saved some metal spoons and metal forks and put them like next to my stove, just a couple.
Yeah.
In case I need them to like dip things out or like with steak, like sometimes those like wheat straw forks and spoons don't work.
Yeah.
But my silverware drawer is like empty. It's
I know.
one
I saw a picture
per person. Yeah.
You should probably post that picture after this episode because I'm impressed by it. That's not what mine looks like.
All right. What does yours look like?
So I have a double like drawer. So like the top of it is like slides back and then the bottom part you can put silverware or things in. So on the top part, I have 5 knives, 5 spoons, 5 forks. And then I have some like of the bigger spoons, like for serving stuff or whatever, in the back. And then because our set came with, I don't know how many they normally come with, 8 maybe in a set. I'm not sure. And so I usually put them underneath that top part because my kids will use them.
Yeah.
If they're not hidden. And so I have lots of extra spoons in there and knives and forks that were just with my set.
Do they know they're under there? Like, are they going to listen to this and be like, I know where
think so. But
they don't listen on repeat like I said.
They don't. They only listen when we're listening to it.
Yeah.
But if there's not a fork in the drawer, it's as if they have no idea what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, get one out of the dishwasher and like wash it.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, we only have 5 that we use on a regular basis. So like, figure that out.
Right.
But they just stare at the drawer like, where are they?
You used it.
I was like, it's gone. Mom got rid of everything. No,
but they probably
actually,
wouldn't be surprised.
They wouldn't be. It's actually in the dishwasher right now.
So I probably need to go through mine better. But we
Yeah.
have our silverware we got married, minus a few spoons, which is kind of annoying because there's like the bigger spoons and the little spoons. And there's like 2 little spoons. And I'm like, well, that's dumb.
Well, what happened to
what
them?
happened?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Did they get thrown away?
We have a lot of spoons, but they're all different sizes.
Oh.
And it's annoying. So we really need like new silverware. But I like that silverware. And I'm weird about my silverware.
Same.
It has to weigh a certain, like it has to feel good in your hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
My silverware is also from our wedding 19 years ago.
I actually, hold on. Before what?
It has to feel good in your hand. Like it can't be this wimpy fork. It's got to feel like a fork.
Oh, you would not like our wheat straw forks.
I like metal forks that are heavy, not like thin metal forks, because those, I feel like they are dumb. So
Okay. I feel
She's sentimental about her
judged
silverware.
right now.
I'm sorry. I just need a heavy fork and a heavy spoon and a heavy knife.
And a heavy flow.
No, I don't want that.
I feel like what's funny to me is every time you do something, we are going to find sentiment in her home somehow.
Oh my goodness. Yes, she is sentimental
Every
about
cupboard,
her forks.
every drawer. Like you're going to have something like that, I think. And I can't wait to hear it all.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I got dinky little wheat straw forks. You'd die. You would not like it.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. But we like it.
How do you cut a steak?
When we eat steak, we use the metal forks.
You're like, just pick it up and eat it.
No. But I actually cut steak for everybody but my husband with my kitchen scissors.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we use metal forks to eat the steak.
Interesting.
All right. Sorry. 19
No.
years ago.
Oh, I was just saying I have the same silverware from 19 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Not
The
us.
same.
From our wedding. I love it. It's like bamboo, like looks like bamboo or whatever.
Huh.
It's heavier, but I wouldn't say that I bought it for that or
Did you like pick up the forks and say, "Oh, I like how this feels"?
No,
that's
I
what
didn't.
Only you.
I did not do that. Wow.
I feel like we're learning new things about each other.
This is impressive. Like there's a lot of sentiment to everything that you do. And I appreciate it.
It makes a lot more sense now, though, when I hear her randomly say, "Oh, I like how that feels."
Oh my gosh.
Is that like a hoodie too?
It's
like
because she picked up the fork or the mug.
Oh, this is a good one.
T-shirts. There's certain T-shirts that feel good.
We just talked about that.
Yeah.
I like this.
So my silverware drawer is more than that. And it's kind of frustrating.
You have more in your silverware drawer than just silverware.
So there's straws in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like measuring spoons in there that don't really need to be in there.
She said no.
And then you're going to love this one. They're behind the silverware because it's a huge drawer.
Okay.
I have the things you stick in corn to eat them.
Do you use those?
I like that. I don't have them, but I think
I have in the past, but we didn't last year because we didn't eat stuff like that.
Is that how you eat, like sound when you eat them?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then,
Gosh.
what else is back there is all my pumpkin carving stuff. Like, that doesn't need to be back in there.
Nope.
But I don't know where to put it.
That goes into a baggie into your
Seasonal
tote for
baggie.
seasonal things.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where am I going to put a tote?
Well, you got to declutter other areas first.
Oh,
Probably.
gosh, you
Probably
guys.
in your closet.
You haven't seen, like, our storage area. You have.
I have. Don't let her look in there.
Oh my.
No.
I won't.
Okay, but silverware today.
Yeah.
Like you could do that tomorrow and feel better about your silverware drawer.
Absolutely. And listen, if all of those things have to go into that drawer, which sometimes we don't have extra drawers to put them in, then just go to the Dollar Tree and buy yourself a fun new organizer and put it in your drawer and have a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Like, make it fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like, oh, I have to get rid of all these things.
Yeah.
It can just be a fun process. I make everything fun though. So
I'm
that's
really proud of my silverware drawer.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Do your kids put things in the right spot though?
Oh.
I lost that battle a while ago. Forks go in the fork spot, but there's the short forks and the long forks.
Yes.
So they're getting mixed up, and there's 2 spots for those.
Yes.
All the spoons just go together because there's only like 2 little spoons, and then there's like 5 big spoons.
Wait a second. There's short forks and long forks?
The salad fork and the dinner fork.
I have never had both.
Really?
Never ever.
Oh, in a set.
No. Maybe.
So like the
Maybe
short
I just didn't
fork,
notice because I don't think about it.
So in our drawer, I have 3 long forks and I have 2 short forks because I don't like eating with a long fork.
I don't like it
only
either.
eat with a short fork. So Letty and I eat with a short fork and the boys eat with the long forks.
My brain hurts right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have the same.
I always go for the short fork.
And so I always put mine. That's what she said. I put knives, spoons, short forks, long forks.
Yeah.
And if there's not a fork in the drawer, then no. Or if there's no silverware in the drawer and it's all in the dishwasher, and then they have a chore of taking the dishes out of the dishwasher, it never makes it in the right spot.
Yeah.
I just go back and change it later.
All right. So for those of us who haven't already made their silverware drawer look amazing,
Like you,
like me,
I'm impressed. I keep saying that, but I'm impressed.
once we get out of the kitchen though, I'm not going to be as braggy about myself.
Yeah.
But she said,
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Like I brag too much. Or
Yeah.
like,
No, I'm just kidding.
She just needs the affirmation that she's
I
doing the
was
right
kidding.
thing, and
She
she is
is.
doing
I'm
it.
excited about my silverware drawer. But
I'm
for those of us who
impressed.
haven't gotten there yet,
Yes.
what steps do we take to clean out that drawer?
Yes. So to declutter that drawer, we're going to empty the entire drawer. You're going to take it all out. Every last piece. Corn things also. You're going to, again, I tend to do a lot of grouping. So like when I'm cleaning, I group it and then I clean based on those groups. So then it's not as overwhelming. It's like by
Zones
a group,
again.
a zone.
You zone your silverware.
Yeah, zoned silverware. So I would group it by forks, knives, spoons, serving utensils, because sometimes people put those into their silverware drawer. If you don't have an extra drawer or something, some of those are all in there. Then I would toss anything that's rusted, bent, mismatched pieces, multiples that you don't need. So if you have a family of 5, you just need 5 of each of them. Fork, knife, spoon. Baby utensils if your kids have outgrown them. So if you no longer have babies, you can get rid of those items. Be realistic about how much your family actually uses daily. So like, I do 1 per person, but if that's not going to work for your family, then do what's best for your family. Like your usage of those. How often are you washing your dishwasher? Like what does that look like? And then I just put everything back in order and make it your order and however specific that you want it to be. And again, to make it really fun, go get yourself a new organizer, a drawer organizer, and enjoy it.
So I have to say something.
Yes.
I have a fork from my childhood, okay? It's different than all the other forks.
Is it weighted properly?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's missing.
Oh.
It's missing.
Yeah, I can't find it anymore.
Is
and I
it
feel
missing
lost.
Because
Lenny
It's not-
sold it.
there's,
I'm just kidding. I don't mean that.
there's too many things in your drawer.
I think a kid probably threw it away.
Oh, no.
But this was the fork. Okay. My mom made everything with that fork. Everything. She'd stir noodles with that fork. Like, she always used a fork to stir the spaghetti. I mean, everything. So, like, I don't know how I ended up with this fork, but it just made my heart happy. I had this fork, and I always used it to stir things with, and I always used it. And now it's gone. So I have to find another fork like that. But it's just, I don't know.
It's got to be somewhere.
I don't think so.
So if you take everything out of the drawer.
I did.
Oh, no.
It's not in that or my utensil drawer, so I don't know where it went.
Huh.
So I'm going to see if my mom has one. But then Christy saw the fork one time and was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, did she take
swiped
it?
She
it.
probably stole my fork.
When you
Christy.
weren't looking, she got in your drawer.
It reminds us of our childhood.
You better raid her
Aw.
kitchen.
See, she has so sentimental
Every drawer.
things.
We're
Every
gonna hear
drawer.
something.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
What's under the sink that's sentimental to you?
Oh, I have things under there.
Okay, we're gonna get into that.
Maybe I'm not a very sentimental person. Sheesh.
Maybe not. Can I tell you about something?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a spoon in my drawer
Okay.
that is not mine. And I will forever have memories of it because it came from the Airbnb for your birthday party.
You stole a spoon.
I
no.
didn't mean to.
You are a thief.
So you have to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that happened to me once too.
I am not going to ever give it away because it's super sentimental now.
Yeah.
I understand. It was in the brown sugar. When we brought the brown sugar home, Aaron must have used
Is that
the
why I got
spoon.
charged extra? I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It's like, wait, for what?
The people at the Airbnb are probably like, where'd my spoon go from my childhood?
Oh no.
Okay, do you remember when we went on that church planning thing?
Yes. How could I forget?
We stayed in that hotel where there was a fire alarm when Leo was in the tub, and I had to rip him out and run down the steps.
Yes.
Or was it Ike? I don't know. One of them was in the tub. Anyway, I brought a spoon home from there.
On purpose?
No.
Okay.
I don't know how I had a spoon, but I kept it in my drawer forever, and it wasn't the right weight, but I couldn't part with it because it reminded me of that trip, and the spoon is gone.
What?
I've got a silverware thief, you guys. Silverware thief.
Oh,
They're
it
like,
has
this means
to be.
something? Mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Christy's
take it.
like, well, I'm taking that fork and her little spoon too.
That was amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so a couple cleaning tips while you're taking everything out from your silverware drawer. You can vacuum the crumbs out of the drawer. Yep, they're always there.
Commercial break.
Yes.
Speaking of freaking crumbs, ants. I sweep my house like 7 times a day. They're everywhere. I don't know how to get rid of them. They're those little
liquid ant traps.
tiny little ants.
Liquid ant.
Is that okay with Grant?
Just put them in places he can't get them.
Oh, yeah.
Like high?
Like under the couch. Or like back behind the TV stand.
It makes me
or like
so
under
mad.
the refrigerator.
Will it do those little ones?
They're tiny.
It will do them all.
I don't know about the tiny ones.
Like I clean.
Those are
like the teeny
carpenter
tiny
ants.
ones. So
And I
those are the
clean.
ones that we had, and I used those traps for it. But
I'm
you can
itching
also
talking
use
about it.
peppermint,
Oh.
peppermint oil,
Okay.
and spray it. We could get you a little
It's
bottle.
making me angry.
But
Sorry.
so I heard this because when we had a really bad ant problem last year, I heard if you kill them, it draws out more because they're trying to there's a scent to the ant, and so it's really. I didn't know that, and I'm killing them left
with the
and
traps, or
killing them with
a wipe,
a napkin or something, or a wipe,
which is what I've been doing.
And I did the same thing, but when we put that trap out, they were gone in a couple days.
Okay, because I can't. I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah, we just got them at Lowe's, but I'm sure you can get
And
them.
no matter how much I clean, it doesn't matter.
I know.
And
it has nothing to do with crumbs, honestly.
Okay.
I think it's the wet and they're trying to get out.
And it's this time of year where if you have any kind of trash or any kind of sticky something anywhere, they're going for it. And it's a hard battle.
Yeah, it makes me angry.
Ants are bad.
Crumbs made me think
Crumbs, yes. They're there. They're for sure there. It doesn't matter how many times you clean your silverware drawer. I find crumbs all the time. How, though? My silverware is clean. I don't understand.
It falls off the counter and into the drawer.
Oh.
Yeah.
And wipe it. Yeah. I got it. Okay.
Always.
Wipe the bottom of the drawer. Wash and replace the silverware organizer. And then use drawer liners if needed. I don't use drawer liners, but some people do. So I created a silverware drawer reset checklist. And some of these same things are on here. So I'm just going to read them real quick. Again, this will be available as a download, free on our show notes. Empty the entire silverware drawer. Sort by forks, knives, spoons, serving utensils. Declutter extra, mismatched, bent, or unused utensils. Toss baby or themed utensils your family no longer uses. Vacuum out your crumbs, dust the drawer. Wipe the inside of the drawer. Wash and replace the drawer organizer if needed. Reorganize thoroughly based on daily use. Do a quick count. Keep what you actually use regularly. You just brought order to one of the most used places in your home. This is how we make our homes work better, one small space at a time. Next up, we'll head to another spot in the kitchen, under the sink. Thank you for listening to a production from Family Simple Media and the CSW Podcast. Follow, like, and subscribe at CSW Podcast on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.